Test. Okay. Ooh, that's bright right there. Hi. Hello. Okay. Good. We don't have a fixed setup because we always have to adjust for that. Can that light back there. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. Hello, Bob, I believe, right? Featherfall is Bob, I think. That's what Robo always says. But welcome, welcome in. Welcome, Leah. Glad to see you. I am somewhat terrified and excited because today is the first of my hopefully not ill-conceived idea to do a nailed it style baking challenge because I kind of just wanted to see exactly how bad the contestants have it. Because we know part of the stress is they don't give them enough time. So I'm trying to set up things as they had it, starting episode one, part one. One, not one, two. Um, Hi, Bo. Hi, Vinny. Welcome in. Thank you, Leah, for the encouragement. I'm going to do my best, and I'm already like just preparing for this, which I mean, I probably shouldn't have prepared. I mean, I had to, but I mean, they don't know what they're getting into, right? Who knows? Who knows what they know? But just preparing, I'm seeing pitfalls, and I'm ready for lots of things to go wrong, and we'll try to mitigate as many of those as we can. Uh, Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that. Um, in the spirit of those things, I probably should have disabled some of those chat rewards. So I will try to honor those at the end if they get redeemed during, because I am going to use a timer and try to hold myself to that. I think if I don't finish in time, I will present what I have done in the hour, and uh, then if it isn't finished, then I will go on to finish it afterwards. But we'll see what happens. in that first hour. So once again, I'm Warren or Quake. Welcome to Quake Speaks on Thursday, and I really need to decide on the name, but remember, no matter what we make, it'll be good enough to eat. And we can hear Mark screaming in the background. Please don't be worried. He's just being hunted in Dead by Daylight. So any screams are over there and not to worry about too much. So Barco Polo. Welcome, Barco Polo. Nice to see you. You are just in time to start. I wish I knew how to add a timer in Streamlabs. I am new to using Streamlabs, and I don't know how to do that yet. So I would put the timer on the screen, but I'm going to try to start this as close to 5 o'clock Pacific on the dot, so I don't have to worry about it. My clock will tell me when it's 6 and when I'm out of time. So first challenge of Nailed It, Episode 1, Season 1, first challenge, is the self-portrait cookie. So I'm going to be doing a sugar cookie, and then I'm going to make royal icing, which I actually have never done. I think I might have done like some packety stuff for gingerbread houses when I was young, but I've never actually made it. So that'll be its own exciting thing. And it is 5, so we are starting out. I am also trying to figure out a recipe text box for that space there. Haven't quite figured out how to get that all looking right yet. But of course, first things first, wash the hands. We've got the recipe up on the screen next to me. We are going. I really wish I had. I don't know why I got the flour out. Yeah, all my announcements, I said, what am I going to immediately forget how to bake as soon as I put the timer on? Because I know something will fly out the window. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be an exciting adventure that we take together, and I'm so glad that you all are here to share it with me. I hope everyone's days are going fantabulous. I am very excited because it is my weekend officially. Got tomorrow off to do things with. I think I might actually pick up some Pokemon Snap and maybe even stream some Pokemon Snap. But let's just be excited about those things when they come. Okay, first things. And I'm also doubling this recipe because I know Mark is going to want some unfailed sugar cookies once these turn out however they turn out. So let's not screw up doubling the recipe. 3/4 cup makes a cup and a half of butter. 3/4 cup makes a cup and a half of sugar. And I am going to, it probably would have been faster just to get a real half cup and do 3 of those, but I'm going to somewhat eyeball it. Close enough. All right. Get that going. Ooh, first step. Done. Okay. Oh, oven. I don't want to be waiting on the oven. Turn that on. Take out the pizza steel because we made pizza yesterday and I don't want that to be causing me problems. Ooh, I'm going to want that cutting board later. Okay, I'm going to... That is coming together just fine. I'm going to toss my salt in here because we are not using salted butter. That can go away. Done with salt. Let's find some utensils. Let's scrape down our mixer. I don't think we've ever seen anyone on the show do that. I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot of research. Again, trying to keep it as hectic and true to the show's form as we can, but also trying to not forget our basics. Okay. Eggs right in. Just going to throw them both in. Nice fresh eggs, so not worried about them being bad. Because if any of them were bad, or if we got any shells in, we'd have to start over. Okay. Eggs getting together. Vanilla, it calls for, yeah, 2 eggs. Okay, great. 1 egg doubled is 2. It calls for a whole lot of vanilla, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball a couple of teaspoons. But I'm also gonna throw in some orange extract because I have it, and I don't ever have enough chance to use it. But that is strong, so we're gonna go light. And because I know the flavors work well together, I'm also going to throw in some cardamom, which is, well, I wish I had not gotten the new one. I'm sure I have a open one already. But I'm going to throw some of that in there too, because I know those flavor profiles work well together. Get out of there. I'm never going to sprinkle this. Who am I? Someone who's got time for that? Okay. Take that away. Egg, vanilla, other extracts, spices. Add dry to wet. 4.5 cups of flour. Now I need my flour. And I could do this in stages, but again, no time. 1. Keeping track, because you know how often those hectic bakers forget where they are, and they say, did I put in 4 cups or 5 or 6? And they put in like 2. They don't know what's going on. And of course, they're in a studio, and they're being distracted by the amazing and funny Nicole Byer, and of course, lovely and distracting Wes. We don't have a Wes in the house today. It's unfortunate. Now starting on slow, so don't fling flour everywhere. I also need to get my baking powder in there. And that can go away and out of my life right now. Keep my measuring device. There we go. Flour, baking powder, salt, butter, sugar, egg, extract. And there we go. That is my dough done. Done in 6 minutes. So here is pitfall 1, where I was what I see in the show basis what is realistic. Every recipe for sugar cookies is going to say mix this dough and then let it chill for an hour. At least an hour. I don't have an hour. My whole time today is an hour. So I am going to just drop this in the freezer for a couple of minutes while I clean up my space and make sure I have some room to roll things out. Oh, free cookie dough on the counter. Okay. Gonna move this, but I'm gonna use it later. And of course, another thing the contestants don't have to do is they don't have to wash their stand mixer bowl. So, I mean, we could give ourselves some allowances because we have some challenges that those bakers don't, but we don't want to make it too easy. You can't eat the dough because I didn't pre-bake the flour, and the flour is where you're going to get salmonella from raw cookie dough. I would have had to toast the flour if you wanted to eat the flour. You save those for the end, Teo, because I would love to appease you, but we are on a timetable, and I don't know what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing. I am setting up, because they would have a nice steel countertop to roll things right out. I don't have that. I wish I had that. Or just granite, or anything. Anything besides tile. But we don't have that. It could be. Yes, I told them that you all screamed in the background, and I assured them that you were safe and that I was not standing by as someone murdered you. So thank you for popping in, Claymore, to assure the people that you are quite safe. Just playing a game back there. You know what? I got plenty of dough. I don't need to worry about scraping that out yet. I will want to. Oh gosh, this is so soft. Oh my goodness. Ooh, so soft. I bet they also modify their dough so it isn't so soft. I really should have floured my work surface. I'm going to actually roll that up again so I can flour the bottom so I can actually lift something off of it. There we go. Okay. Hi, Oren. Welcome in. I will try to catch up on chat as I am able, but I am doing a timed challenge today. I'll nailed it. I need to also flour my rolling pin. There we go. Don't clip that. Luckily, this recipe does not need to be rolled out super thinly. What's Mark doing over there? I think he's putting on Nailed It in the background, just for that added pressure. Okay, so here is the first challenge. The bakers on the show, well, the first. I say the first, but I've already had like 3. So, yes, I remembered after. Thank you for the reminder, Leah. I did remember eventually to flour my rolling pin. But the bakers on the show had a base cookie to go on. I've just got to figure out the shape of my head. Actually, let me go back to my basic camera and try to figure out the shape of my head. Something. I don't know. This will be a thing. I'm just going to use the end of my dealie. Gonna be a little generous with myself and make my proportions a little nicer than the real world. I mean, ooh, this is huge. This is probably way too big. First problem identified. I did this way too big. Let's pretend I have a chin. There we go. Oh no, I wanted to give myself some shoulders. I wanted to go down to shoulders because then I could draw a tank top on, which I should be wearing, but I don't have a purple tank top, so let's see. There's some neck. There's some shoulders. I don't know. This is an adventure. Okay. And I'll just throw that excess dough right back in. I really didn't need to look at myself for this. This is so basic because I am so not a pro at this that I could have just drawn a shape. My goodness. No distractions. That's my butt. Thank you. Okay. This is also absolutely too big. I don't know what I'm thinking. I should really just carve this down. I should really make this top part the entire thing and carve it down a little bit more because let's not go too wild. I'm already in the weeds. I look more like an alien head now. Or a skull. I'm alive. Maybe. No, there was my shoulders. And I have no neck again. Let's pretend that worked. Okay. Okay. I really resisted making a template. Yes. This is my Dia de los Muertos self-portrait cookie. That would actually be way more uh, heavily decorated than what I'm gonna do. And like I've seen some people do those really well, and they've been fabulous, freaking amazing. And I should not even set that as an expectation because that'll just be bad for me. Okay, you know what? Let's get this. Okay. I really wanted to use that spatula. Do I even have... Oh, I have a huge, crazy pancake spatula. There we go. And let's actually make a second one, maybe in a slightly different shape, to make ourselves a backup. Let's make ourselves a backup. I will absolutely redeem those for you, Oren, but I'm going to wait till the end of the stream, or at least maybe until I get these in the oven, because I will have 5 minutes or something, however long they need to bake, to mess around while they're baking, because I can't really make the frosting yet. I don't think it'll last that long. I mean, we can try. This one is just being just the face, not go extreme for. And you know, I don't have to decorate to the edge of the cookie either. Okay. Let's just say this one giant one is my head in case the Head and Shoulders don't work out. Oh yeah, I could have done that, but no, I had that other spatula, so that was lucky. Mark got me that, and I actually haven't used it for pancakes or anything. I should have used that for the Japanese pancakes. Don't get distracted. Oh my goodness. Pretend those were refrigerated and bake for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, go! Oh, and it's already been 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I need to spend this time getting this dough out of here and washing the bowl so I can use it for the icing. Let's get this out of here. I'm just going to go grab a Tupperware instead of trying to wrap this in plastic wrap. Should have a counter going so when people redeem things, I can know how many are added up. Extra bonus dough to use later. Yay! That I can actually chill. Huzzah! Okay, don't need that. I actually don't need the rolling pin anymore for this. Just gonna get that all out of my way. Gonna wash this out. I'm glad I reminded you that your cheesecake is still freezing, Oren. I don't know if we I mean, if Mark was listening, I could tell him to do some shoutouts for me. But we have so many lovely streamers in our chat room right now. Oren is from Germany, and they make vegan food, vegan baked goods, vegan everything, and it always looks real delicious. Of course, Leah has been encouraging me. Leah does some AM streams. It's nice to hang out with her as she does a lot of Stardew, some other indie-style games. She is always fun and lovely to watch. Already 2 a.m. If you say any more things, if you say one more thing, Oren, I will absolutely do those push-ups before you go to bed. Okay, let us go to. I actually need the scale so I can do my icing here. And I was smart. And bought pasteurized egg whites so I don't have to worry about any food safety issues. We want 3 ounces of egg whites. There we go. Ooh, that does not seal as well as I want it to. There we go. I think that's all I need that for. Perfect. Let's bring my mixer back. I'm setting myself up for a lot of things. Hopefully it's not pain. Get my whisk out and cross my fingers that these egg whites will whisk up. Oh my goodness, there's so little in here that the mixer is barely touching them. Do I need to do this by hand? I might need to do this by hand. Oh, good. Okay, Oren, this is mixing. It needs a minute. I will do those 10 push-ups for you. And we're back. Cool. And of course, that is going, and might need to start it by hand just because it is not. There's not enough egg white in here for the mixer, for the bottom of the mixer attachment to hit it. So, just need to start it by hand until it gets frothy enough that my mixer attachment is going to do it for me. Okay. There we go. Back on track. If you don't have egg whites that are pasteurized, you can use meringue powder, but the local cooking store that I tried to go to today had moved to like 11 miles in the other direction. I'd gone 5 miles one way, and it moved 11 miles the other way, so I'd have had to go another 16 miles, and I was on my lunch break, and I didn't have time. Oh, good. Hi, Julian. Welcome in. We are on a timer. I've got 38 more minutes to try to bust out these cookies, because we are doing the Nailed It Challenge today. I can flavor my royal icing the same way I did my cookies, just to reinforce that flavor. But I'm not putting the cardamom in because it looks like my stream is fine. Okay. Shoutouts for Julian also. He is amazing. He lives actually just up the road from me. Does horror game streaming and gardening streams, which has inspired me to get into the garden for all like 2 things that I've planted this year. It's more than 0, which is where I was before. Got 3 minutes left, and you do need to rotate those cookies. Those are going. I think they need a little extra time. Yes, we had it in the cupboard and thought it would be nice. So I think this is straight up 4 cups. Yes, this is just straight up 4 cups, so I don't even have to measure this. It's easy. Which is nice, because one advantage that the contestants on the show have is that they have nicely already measured out sachets, things of ingredients that they just have to open and pop in. I didn't actually write what I was doing in the description, did I? This is the first challenge of the first episode of season 1 of Nailed It, which is the self-portrait cookie. And I am not an artist, and I am not good at decorating fine detail stuff. Like frosted cake, yeah, I can do that. Use a cookie cutter to make a nice tree on top of my cake, I can do that. Try to draw myself in frosting, well, we'll find out. I am ready for it to be a disaster, but we have high hopes. Got to get all this sugar starting to get into my icing so I can turn it up. Ooh, this needs more liquid. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's alright. And maybe I should put some more vanilla in, because right now it just smells like sugar. And it's a little dry. So yeah, let's do some more vanilla. And I do need to scrape this down because it's mounting up on the sides. Ooh, this is gooey. This is going to need much more liquid, I think. And of course, things like this are going to be a little touchy just because you don't know how humid your day is. And I think it says if it's too dry, add water, I believe. No, I've always baked, Julian. I actually had some videos on YouTube years and years ago of cooking and baking. But I didn't do it. The pandemic, actually back just before Christmas of 2020, is when I actually started doing it consistently. And because I am not patient enough, probably, to do editing of videos, the streaming worked out for me as a format. They're still really soft, but I do not want to overbake them. So I'm going to call it good. Let them cool for a minute while I finish this frosting, which is still too dry, I think. Because I do have to be able to pipe it. Add some water. That is better. Hopefully I did not go too far the other way. It looks more like icing now. Yeah, I actually did ceviche last week because I was doing too many baked goods and I was having too much sugar. So that's why I did the ceviche last week. But this week we're back to cookies because I wanted to do this challenge just to see how it worked out. And I think once we incorporate the sides of this in, I think we'll be all right. I think if not, we're going to just do the rest by hand because I don't want to take the time to take it on and off the stand anymore. I want to get this stand out of my way. And this frosting will dry up when it gets on the cookie, which is nice. That's what we want. Okay. Cool. We like it. We're going to let it firm up a little bit. Maybe I'll take the hand whisk to it again, since y'all like that. Whee! I am. These contestants also don't have to worry about their headsets turning off. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put some music on in the background, because I think it's the lack of incoming things that keeps turning my mic off. Those need to cool down before I can start putting anything on them. So let's get them off of this hot tray, get them into the fridge. That plate is not big enough for the one with shoulders. Square plate, square plate, square plate. Here we go. Let those chill down for a minute. If I could find some room. Ah, no room. No room, no room, no room. Move down. Move down. Okay. Okay, those are cooling down. Let's make some colors. Yes, I am going to colorize the frosting right now. See, and that's the other thing I wanted at the cooking store, at the baking store today, was other colors. Because, like, I don't have a good flush color probably. So, a little yellow and pink maybe. Don't know how much of this I'm going to need of each color. But let's just start going and see what happens. Now I want some darker reddish brown for my hair, but I don't have any brown, of course, because I couldn't pick any up. Gonna do some purple for a shirt. I have purple. Mark is here to supervise. Oh no, I haven't applied to the show. I think that you're supposed to actually be bad at this. I mean, if I had submitted this video of me running around like a chicken with my head cut off, then maybe. But in general, I cannot claim to be inexperienced or even bad. I don't have time. Out, please. You're gonna knock things over. Yeah, and I think I'd have to take like down my entire Instagram if I actually wanted to be on Nailed It. Although, I mean, I can decorate things that aren't supposed to look like things. That kind of works out okay. But so this will be a interesting regardless of what happens. So flesh tone, maybe? Let's go. Who knows? Let's do some purple. Put too much in here. that was great. A million spoons. We are actually doing okay here. Oh, I can put more purple in there. Go a little darker. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. Oh, that is much too vibrant for skin. So let's call that hair. I wish I was actually a little. It's orange. How do you make brown? Because my hair isn't super dark, but it's blonde turning to brown. So I wanted more colors. Okay. Let's try just the tiniest bit of yellow into the white to try to make a skin tone for me, because I am pretty pale. Oh, that was still like too much. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I don't know how to have. Yeah, that was one drop. I mean, I can just add a bunch more of the white to it to make it more pale. Yeah, I was gonna just buy straight up brown food coloring, because that would have been the simplest solution. But once I was unable to go to the real cooking store, that became not feasible. Just sad. Okay, we are somewhat pale here. Okay. Let's. There's our. Why is that? I mean, the light is just not right. That is purple. It's purple here. Oh, there's the cooking store called Cake Castle that used to be down the street from me, and they just moved from northeast. They moved from east of me to way south of me, so I just wasn't able to make it there on my lunch break. So it just didn't work out today. Otherwise, I mean, I could still go there. It's in South Sacramento now. I need to get. Okay. I need to stop thinking and just go for it. I think. Do I outline in white or do I outline everything in? I guess I need to outline all of my skin area. I also wanted to get smaller piping bags because these ones are huge. But no such luck. Okay. Let us see what we can do with this. Let's go for that one first. Oh, I broke myself already. It's okay. Frosting sticks things together. Ooh, bread rolls. Oh, I didn't see that. I am excited to see your bread. Honestly, anything that Oren makes is going to be delicious. Okay, what have I learned about piping? Smoosh it down to the end, twist it, and then snip the tip off if you can find your kitchen scissors. Okay, good. Oop. Okay, so I'm going to have hair up here, so I want to do like an outline, I think. Gonna leave some space for a shirt. Let's pretend I have some anime hair or something. Give myself, because it was too hard to try to sculpt the hair that is like up top of my head. There's my shoulders, which I could honestly like. But yeah, I've lost a neck. I don't have a neck anymore. It's actually not the worst. Okay. Um, let's just fill in like everything up here with this. I could just dump some frosting in the middle and spread it out, which I might actually do, because that is known as flooding. There's also some cooking stores in downtown Sacramento, but I don't know if they have like baking supplies so much. They're more like equipment. How do you build like definition? I've been watching a bunch of art streamers, and they are able to get just so much detail in. Like they could draw one line and it would suddenly be completely different. I really should have just done the whole head in this and then put the hair on top to give it some depth. But with 20 minutes, we're doing what we can, and I don't have like a whole pantry full of candy to go and try to start crafting a mouth out of a Twizzler or any of that jazz. We didn't fill up a second one. You know, let's see, it's going to be so little. Maybe I don't actually know where my Ziplocs are. So we're just going to use another full-size bag for our purple. You need to mix it up again because it's getting a little bit... It forms a crust sitting in the container. That's why you can't make it super ahead of time. I guess you can make it ahead of time and like put it in a sealed container in the freezer, and it'll keep that way. Should I just make my eyes purple? I mean, that would save me some time right there. Eyes are blue, so close enough. Close enough, right? No worries. 15 minutes will give me just enough time to finish, I think, and then think that I can do something to make it better, but really just mess it up because I didn't leave well enough alone. Okay, how do you draw? I need a neckline. Neckline. And it comes down the shoulders, right? That's how you wear a tank top, I believe. We've got some depth now. It was kind of cool watching I watched just the first like couple of minutes of the episode just to see what they were doing, and of course the show creators, producers had gotten like professionally done ones of all of the contestants, and they had like their distinctive jewelry and features. Like this one woman had some glasses that had like rhinestones down the top of one side and through the middle and into the bottom of the other side. Super distinctive. I did not watch to see how hers turned out. Are you just farming points over there, Teo, because you want to make me do a bunch of things? I see how it is. Need to fill in my gaps. Messed up that part of my shirt. Got a tank top. Okay, we need hair. I don't have enough bags to like. I'm just gonna have to do like features the same. I thought I had so much time, but I have 15 minutes and I have not done. I have no face. There's no face. We are pretending I'm having a very Irish day and my hair is nice and bright red. Which it will never be unless I dye it, because at the best of times, there's just very subtle red highlights. Hi, Sky. You're here to see Teo conspiring to make me do a bunch of modified exercises to make my life difficult, but I told him he couldn't redeem those until I finished what I was doing, because I am on a timer, to do a self-portrait cookie, which is from the very first episode of Nailed It. So now I am just trying to. I guess I have bangs. I have bangs today. I'm doing some anime hair. It's just spiky, swooshy. I should have printed out a picture of my like Final Fantasy character and tried to do that. No, gotta stay above it so I don't mess things up. it's like a it's like a child's art project. My art skills have not um, progressed from when I was a child to now. I have not gotten any better. So uh, we're getting what we're getting today. I should have measured or something. Oh my goodness. I should have made some black icing so I could like draw out outlines. Oh my goodness, my eyes are going to be really far apart. Just make them bigger. My goodness, I'm really bad at this. Hi Taylor, I saw Taylor pop into chat. Welcome in. I am trying like heck to decorate. I am not a decorator. But I did actually make decent royal icing. Yes, there's a cat somewhere in the house. Goodness, what do I do for... See, I have so few options for colors. I just need to use the same colors for things. We're being very simple today. Got a nose. Did Mark bring a cat? There's a cat, but you can't. Oh, you can see him up there. No one asked, but Sky noticed that there was a cat redeem. I filled in too much around the neck, and so now I've got very lumpy neck going on. I can't say it looks like me. Probably more closely like when I mean, my hair was lighter when I was younger. I don't deserve that, Sky. This is not good. This is not pretty. This is my same art level as when I was like 10 years old. 10. It's 5. And I was drawing the stick figures. I don't have any black. I have some black gel stuff, but it's not out in the counter, and I'd have to go and move everything. And yes, somehow. Yes, me as drawn by my 8-year-old self. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't see, and I'm worried about going in and trying to do things. I could give myself like a beard. That would be a thing. Make myself into a wizard. Give myself a forehead scar. I wanted this to be more like discrete lines, but it's difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to just mess with it and make it bad worse. But I do have really short hair on the sides. I should like trim the side a little bit. I don't know. We're leaking. Should find a plate to put this back on. Oop, still drying. Okay. I think if we do any more, it's gonna get worse before it gets any better. So worse before it just doesn't get better. Because it just won't. This is That's as good as it's getting. But honestly, not displeased. And you know it's nailed it. So when it comes down to it, it's whatever one tastes better, and I know this is gonna taste. Chef's kiss. I don't know actually. I'm gonna do that movement. So with 10 minutes to go, we've done our whoop, falling off the plate, breaking my shoulders. I need to hold it from the bottom. There we go. Look, it's a self-portrait cookie. I dripped. He's got a spot where yeah. Robos has a freckle, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to a place where I missed shaving because I am notoriously bad at at shaving. So right, that's it works. um, but we've proved that it can be done. Like you can tell it's a head and a person wearing a tank top, right? And it's not falling apart and it's not burnt. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you, everyone, for the biddies. Um, some more people. I can actually scroll up a bit and catch up on some chat. Oren went to bed. It's fine. He's in he they. I think it's he they. Um, I should be reading the chat on the browser because then I would have the pronoun plug-in, so I wouldn't uh, make mistakes. Oh no, or it is they them. I apologize. So but they went to bed because they live in Germany and it is late at or early in the morning actually, probably close to 3 a.m. now. Um, yeah, I have the pronoun plugin on my main thing, but it's not showing up in Streamlabs, so I might just need to activate something there. Um, Teo, are you trying to use Caleb's points? Do you make him log in just so you can use his points? Is that a thing? I know he's here, but is he guiding his own points expenditures? Um, Thank you, Ro, for popping in and catching the end and doing those shoutouts for me. Absolutely check out Featherfall because they play a whole bunch of campaigns of D&D and D, and they are super fun to watch. Robo is in their Wednesday night games. Sky is a phenomenal streamer from Indonesia. He's adorable and super nice. Billie Jean streams super hard, actiony games. Bo streams Final Fantasy. Leah streams Animal Crossing and other feel-good games, I think mostly. Just so many lovely people in the chat. And now I think I need to. Did you miss? No, Teo doesn't stream, but did you get Billie Jean? Terry Billie Jean is one, and Leah Empress. Cool. Cool. Thank you, Robo. Robo is the best. I would shout Robo out by himself, but he doesn't stream except for as a part of the tabletop community, the Featherfall tabletop community. But definitely check them out. And now I think Caleb asked for push-ups, and do I have? You know what? I could probably manage him here. I still need to pay up um, for Teo's burpees from last week, and now he's throwing more things in. So let's take this down. No worries, Jen. Thank you for stopping by. This is what we did. We made a I can turn it the right way. We made a self-portrait cookie. This is my super good art. It's good for me. Like, honestly, that it's recognizable is an accomplishment. And the icing has good consistency, and I haven't tasted the cookie yet, but now I will. I'm gonna eat my shoulder. It broke nicely. I was baked. I think, I don't know, Mark might say there's a little too much cardamom. It's good with the icing. I think if it didn't have the icing, it would be too much cardamom. But with the icing, good. Like, that's a good cookie. Definitely use the icing color when you eat it. But now I need to do squats to burn off this cookie that I'm eating. Right, Robo? And I gotta take the headphones off to do push-ups.
He's losing his shoulders. Now it's just a head.
Did you eat my shirt too? Yes, I have not lost that flexibility. I have lost flexibility in my hips, like being able to. Probably couldn't do the splits right now. I've lost some of that flexibility just from not going to classes and things. Bob, okay, let's get the bow out. Bob requested the bow. Gorilla squats, gotta get one sec. Gorilla squats for Bob. I'm just grunting at you now. Whew. And those are just using the Gorilla Bow weighted at 100 pounds of resistance right now. Whew. Okay. Yeah, new rewards. I think I am actually going to eat more of that cookie. I'm going to go do an actual workout a little bit because I need it and I haven't done it today. And I'm already sweaty, so I might as well do a workout, right? Whew. Yeah, the hand just reaching over. He says it's good. I probably should have measured the cardamom, but we were on a. I mean, honestly, I wasn't on a super time crunch because I did that with 10 minutes to spare. So, again, proof of concept. We worked out. We worked it out. And we can do more of these since it looks like people liked it. So I will figure. We will figure out how to keep my headset from turning off. We will do more of these streams with the with the nailed it challenges. That's his own drink, so he'd be roofing himself. I think I'm safe. No, he's just more likely to steal my drink. um, One of us has to be awake and knowing what's going on. So again, thank you all so much for stopping by and seeing this lovely art that is definitely art. And let us find someone to go and drop a raid on. Oh, we can go see Gabe. We can go see Paper Gabe. He is playing some Okami. No worries, Robo. I always appreciate when you stop by, no matter how long you've been here. So let's go show Paper Gabe some love. And thank you for being here, and I am excited to see you next time. I'm going to pick up Pokemon Snap and maybe set that up to stream some tomorrow since I'm off work. And if not, I will see you on Sunday for board games. So until then, remember, even if it looks like a child made it, because I'm just a big child, it'll be good enough to eat. See you next time.